you guys may have seen the video where we used this thing, the Jaguar DType, and put it head-to-head with a bunch of cars in Forza Horizon 4 to figure out what is the fastest car in the game. And that was really fun, and it went really, really well. I wanted to come into Forza Horizon 4, and instead of doing the fastest car stuff, I wanted to try to figure out what are the fastest drag cars in Forza Horizon 4. So Twitch chat, give me some suggestions. We'll put them on the list. We'll go in and build some drag cars and test them all on the exact same drag strip and see what they can do and which one is the fastest. I've seen some drag cars in Forza Horizon 4 that can obtain some insane time. So that would be the TVR. It's the V12 one, the Cerebrum. But I've heard that thing can go 0 to 60 in less than 1 second. The same thing goes for the Dodge Demon. I also think we need to give this a go, because this thing is just so insanely quick, we need to try it. So D-Type. I think we also need to try the fastest car, or the most powerful car in the game, which would be the Lamborghini Aventador, the Horizon Edition one. I think we also need to try the good old-fashioned Dodge Dart, because that thing in Horizon 3 was the most OP drag car of all time, so we need that as well, so the Dodge Dart. So many people are saying F1 GT. I really don't expect that to do very well, but I'll give it a go, sure. Should we do the Agera RS as well, just because? I want to start this off with my Jaguar D-Type tune that I used in the fastest car video. So we'll take this. We're going to change one thing and give it drag racing tires. Let me set up a solo blueprint, and then we'll do that same solo blueprint for each one of these. Attempt number 1 for the Jaguar D-Type. We'll do a couple of different runs and try to take the best one out of all of them and see what happens. Keep in mind, this is a top speed one. This is going to be our benchmark. Everything we're testing probably should be faster than this, but that's an 8.2 on our first run. So we'll give the D-Type its second run, and then we can start testing out these drag cars. Okay, cool. So let's go. D-Type actually doesn't get that much wheel spin. I mean, it's not a drag car, right? It's not a drag car. It's not built for this. It's our benchmark just to see what a quick car can do. Whoa, 7.9. Yeah, that was a lot less wheel spin that time. 7.90. All right, well, let's go build our first car and see what we can do. But yeah, I should probably say I'm not the world's best drag race tuner. I'm sure there's a lot of people who are much better than me. It can probably get quite a bit more time out of these cars, but it's me tuning all of the cars, right? So it should be consistent. Let's start it off with one of my personal favorites, the TVR Cerebrum. So I've been sent numerous screenshots of this thing hitting 0 to 60 in less than 1 second. So we get those drag tires on. That's going to help like crazy. It's going to be all-wheel drive, so let's make sure the tires are as thick as possible in the front and the rear. There we go. 0 to 60 in less than 1 second. Oh, man. Well, TVR, we'll see what it can do. Again, we'll give it a couple of runs and try to take the best one. Whoa, for some reason, it, like, hesitated off the line there. But did you see that first gear? I made the gear ratio so it sort of stays in that gear. But damn, we did have to shift up to 4th, which I wasn't really expecting. But that's a 7.8 on our first attempt. And we sort of like bogged down off the line. Yeah, I may have made it launch too hard. It might just be like a first and second gear car than a full-on drag strip car, which is kind of silly. But I mean, it's pretty cool going 0 to 60 in less than 1 second. I'm sure you can get some more time out of this. Yeah, that 4th gear definitely needs, okay, hold on. DJ says, dang, 184 miles an hour as we're crossing the line. That's what I'm saying. It's a quick car. Okay, so we've just sort of changed our gear ratios. 0 to 100 in gear 1. And I don't want to have to change before the line. Oh, perfect. 185, we stayed in 3rd gear. What's that time gonna be? 7.8 again. Watch the way that this thing launches off the line, and watch that first gear. It goes up all the way to 100 miles an hour. That is so cool. And then you get up to 2nd and 3rd. Then you just hold it in 3rd, and you cross the line. I think that was 186 we crossed the line there, so we're getting an extra mile an hour. 7.8 dead. Fastest run we've had so far. Actually, no, sorry. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So, current king, going to the TVR, V12 power, you can never go wrong with. I mean, it's 1,000 horsepower. It's gonna be pretty quick. Next car. So let's try this thing. Say hello to the Dodge Demon in Forza Horizon 4. I know there's a bunch of people who don't know how to get this thing, so when I upload this video, there'll be a link down below if you want to try and unlock this thing for yourself. I made a whole video on how to do that, so feel free to check it out for yourself. Why are we testing this? Because this can also go 0 to 60 in less than 1 second. We thought the TVR was quick. That's 0 to 60 in 0.8 seconds. Oh, damn. Let's see what we got, little Dodge Demon. It's not really little, but it should be hella quick. No wheel spin off the line. The drag tires in this game are crazy absurd. There we go, up to 4th gear. Okay, we need to fix those gear ratios. We crossed the line at 150 miles an hour. That's a lot. Wow. Wow. That's a lot slower than I expected for a Dodge Demon with 1,000 horsepower. Okay, attempt number 2. Come on, Demon. I've changed up the gear ratios. We should be redlining in 4th. At the line now. There we go. There we go. 154 again. We got it down to a 9.2. This car feels nerfed in this game. It's like the Dodge Demon can pull a sub 10-second time in real life completely bone stock. And in this game, with 1,000 horsepower, drag tires, and all-wheel drive, and weight reduction, I'm having trouble getting, like, less than 9.5. Maybe it'll get an extra mile an hour. Come on, Demon. The 0 to 60 is really quick, but it's all just in that 1st gear again. And we shift up right at 60, it's like, ugh. It's not a quick car. 9.2 dead again. There's something going on with it in Horizon 4, I'm telling you. It doesn't feel as fast as it maybe should be, because in real life, it should be far faster than that. This is not even a real 1/4 of a mile. This is 0.2 miles, so a little bit less. So this should be getting even quicker times, and it's struggling. Another car. Oh, this one's actually probably my favorite car in this entire game. This thing is absolutely insane. If you want to know how to get this car, I made a video on this one too, so feel free to check it out. All right, so we're already all-wheel drive. We've actually already got a hell of a lot of upgrades on here. Now, do we actually want the Liberty Walk body kit? Because wait, what? So the stock body kit is 3,600 pounds, but adding the Liberty Walk body kit makes it 2,900 pounds. Well, I guess we're going Liberty Walk body kit, okay, because for some reason it removes 700 pounds out of the car. Okay, this is already really weird. So instead of having those Horizon race tires, the stock tire compound on this car, although it says stock tires, they're actually drag tires. So if you're buying this yourself, just be aware of that. It's kind of strange, but yeah, it's a thing. What could possibly go wrong? Nick every time something goes wrong. I feel like this will be the fastest thing that we've tested so far, though. It's gotta beat that TVR just based on power alone. It spins up its wheels, but look at it go. Oh my god, 200 miles an hour in less than a 1/4 mile. Yeah, that destroys the TVR. 7.47. Wow. That is so fast. It even spun its wheels. I feel like pretty quick is almost an understatement. If we could actually not spin our wheels that much off the line, I feel like it'd be even faster. There's 150 and almost 200. It might have flashed it there for 0.1 seconds and I didn't see it, but oh man, 7.5. Ah, man, I made it worse. Using the wide body kit disables the weight reduction. Okay, so with the wide body kit on, we weigh 2,900 pounds. If I remove that, it makes us weigh 3,500. But if I come over to performance and handling, then I get weight reduction. Then I can remove all the weight, and then we weigh once again. Oh, I think it's like 50 pounds less. It's not really that much difference, but I mean, every pound in drag racing is important, right? I don't know if this will work, but let's go. A little bit less wheel spin off the line. No wide body kit, so we're 50 pounds lighter. Cross line. Oh, we did touch 200 there. Yeah, maybe, I don't know, maybe that's worth a little bit. Nope, that is identical to the time we got the first go. God damn it. Okay, one more try. Okay, try again. Come on, Lambo. And shift at 100 miles an hour. That's quick. And cross the line, just over 200 miles an hour. We might save a little tiny bit of time. 7.04 dead. 4-0 dead. All right, so Aventador, you are currently the fastest car we've tested. We got the good old-fashioned Forza Horizon 3 domination Dodge Dart. Just ignore the fact that it has twin turbos, okay? Don't look at that too closely. All right, so we have 1,100 horsepower. We're 400 horsepower less than if we could put the V12 into the thing, but again, this thing's not going to be crazy fast just because of that lack of V12. Oh, 0 to 60 in 0.8 seconds though. Not bad. Whatever though. We're stuck where we are now. It's the fastest drag car in autumn. Not bad, not bad. All right. Come on, Dodge Dart. That V10 sounds a little funky and okay, well we bounced off the I gotta do custom gears. Or it's the same speed as a TVR and faster than a Dodge Demon, faster than a D-Type as well. Man, that's not bad at all. Dodge Dart with some new gears, or with a 4th gear this time. Let's go and see, or I should say without a 4th gear. There we go. 187 across the line. That's not bad at all. 7.84. Did we just go slower by bouncing off the rev limiter? Let's go get our favorite egg, the Koenigsegg Agera RS. All-wheel drive and drag tires. One of the things in the video that I made, so many people were saying that car is insanely quick off the line. The power that this has to just go is ridiculous. So let's just take, again, this is our top speed tune, and sort of transform it into a drag car. All right, Koenigsegg, cross fingers. Oh shit, the first gear is weird. It gets like no wheel spin, but it goes to 100 miles an hour. It just sort of... That was faster than I expected. That was 191 we crossed at. How is that 8 seconds dead? That felt so fast. I mean, other than first gear, it felt really fast. All right, attempt number 2, Koenigsegg. Come on. Changed up the gear ratios. We're going into 4th gear and across the line at the same sort of speed. Went up to 4th gear though. Didn't change anything. Aha! 7.8. Aha! You got this. It gets no wheel spin off the line. That is so weird to me. It's just grip go. That's almost why it feels like it bogs down, just because it's so grippy, almost. It's very strange. Very, very strange. The exact same time again. Okay. Now, off to the big gun that all of you guys have been telling me is the fastest car in this game. The McLaren F1 GT. All right, I don't actually own the McLaren F1 in this game just yet. It's actually one of, like, my favorite cars. I love the idea of sitting essentially in the middle of a car. So we'll take this McLaren F1 GT. I don't think this would have been it. This always seems like a very, like, race car style car, which will mean normally that it's full of downforce and a bunch of things like that to make it go around corners quickly. And if you can go around corners quickly, you probably can't go in a straight line very quickly, but apparently things are different in this game, but we'll see what we got. So we've already made it all-wheel drive, added on a nice little fancy turbo. We can add on a big wing if we want to, or that. All right, toss on those drag tires. We're already sitting on maxed out acceleration and launch. That's nice. I wasn't expecting a McLaren, especially a race car McLaren, to be this fast, but okay. 7.4 seconds is the time to beat. Come on. This is going to be our practice run, but just to sort of get our eye in with it. Whoa! 204 miles an hour across the line. Whoa! That's already just as fast as the Aventador. It's actually a little bit slower, but we can... Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, the gears are even screwed up and it pulled up that speed. That is ridiculous.
Are you going to do a video on the fastest ice drag car during winter?
Probably. I don't know yet. Let's see first gear now. Is it going to be any better? That grip off the line is insane. Wow, 120 miles an hour in first gear. And we're going to cross the line 104, 105-ish. I might want to download a tune. 7.4 dead. That is the exact same time that the Aventador pulled. Let me try this one. I think this one will be decent. So they said that I can go full throttle and I'll get a 7.1 seconds. I don't know how true that... Oh my god. Okay, it's faster. Oh my god, it's so much faster. Holy crap, it's so much faster. That took off like a rocket. I couldn't even keep it straight. This is 7.4. Okay, we gotta try again. I also shifted up way too early. Note to self. Keep the car on the ground. That would be a good idea. There we go, come on. There we go, shifting at 101 miles an hour. That was much quicker. It's 207 miles an hour across the line. Whoa! 7.2! That blows the Aventador out of the water. I think you can see why this car is dominating every leaderboard in this game right now. What a beast. Okay, so I want to try this. exactly the same setup, but I'm going to blueprint the race to be in the summer, because then, like I was saying, the track will be warm and stuff, and it should be faster. A summer drag race in the McLaren F1. Come on, control that launch. There we go. That was pretty good. I mean, my shifts could have been a little cleaner, but that was decent. 207 across the line. Are we going to beat our best time? We go 7.24, which is technically faster than our fastest run so far. Damn, son. I like how I screwed up one of my gear changes and I still pulled that time. And it also does not get off the line. Just mess it up. Damn it. Okay. Attempt 2 for the summer McLaren. Just gotta keep it straight. That's the problem. Oh, I shifted up way too early there. This is gonna be like a 7.5, I'd imagine. Yeah, that wasn't very good. This is a weird car because it wants you to shift out of that first gear really quick, but it just doesn't. Like, you shouldn't, I mean. Yeah, I might have hit the limit. I doubt it, but I might have. I highly doubt it. I'm sure you could get less wheel spin. Oh, that was 208 across the line. Yes! Yes! 7.1! I was not expecting to get a 7.1. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say McLaren F1 GT gonna be the fastest drag car in this game. Disclaimer that I was able to drive. I'll say if somebody goes and beats my McLaren F1 GT, then I'll totally go and do an update and prop to them for beating it, but from what I was able to test, this is pretty quick.
Why did Raymond cross the road to get to the other ditch? Omega lol.